All right. Uh, Back in these because well, it's been a while. Just want to start the video out saying thanks to everyone watching. Don't do that because it's weird. I always get, I don't know, uncomfortable with those type of comments in a video. But I appreciate everyone who watches. Just kind of evaluating the channel and where I'm at right now, and it's crazy that most videos are getting over 1,000 views, and that's pretty good for just randomly racing with absolutely no point. So I'm glad I can provide entertainment. It's really crazy how the channel is. I was watching one of the people that I used to watch before I started my channel, because now I really don't have a whole lot of time to watch videos. And I realized that I had actually overtaken him by like double on subscribers and on views, and I was just like blown away by that. Just very, it's not a competition, but when the way YouTube presents videos to you on how they're performing, like this video could get 1,000 views, but it will tell me that it's the worst performing one that I've had out of the last 10 videos, if it is. And yeah, sometimes you can kind of forget that you're doing well, even though it isn't presented to you that way. So I seen that and I was like, wow. So I felt like I needed to thank people, especially because the next couple of weeks I'm going to be probably in a sort of crappy mood, just with work being a lot more. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Plus, we're at a bunch of tracks that I'm not good at, so. Alright, so we've got Brandon and Patrick said hi in practice beforehand and just said hi there, because most likely I would have forgotten, so good thing you said hi again. Don't really see any other names that I recognize. Let's do a quick paint refresh. And, well, we're in the Buick, but we're actually got Oldsmobile stickers all over it, and using the Big Evil template for that. I'll show the paint scheme afterwards. As you can see, we've got a gold-ish yellow, I don't know what you want to call it, colored window net. I'm kind of going like an old school, very boring design. All my logos for the channel are kind of what you would have seen in the mid-'80s on cars. So, just needed to get something painted up and run it. But as always with this car, it's going to be long runs, tire strategy that are going to get us to the front, just because I don't have that absolute pace. I never really tend to be able to come out of the box quick in these.
One more lap. 32.749.
A little rotation there, and then I stopped it because I'm a chicken. It's okay, we didn't get it too pushy. Didn't get the rotation I needed on entry, got it a quarter of the way in, but again, just too chicken to drive it sideways. And that's a 32.129.
Ticket flag.
And apparently that is not good because we didn't change position at all. We stay in 5th. Oh my god, shifting in this thing. We need to practice pit stop just because I have been terrible at shifting. Because I can't use the clutch when I'm braking. Because that requires 3 feet. So I gotta remember to flip the throttle and hold the shifter down. Or when I get into trouble like that, press in the clutch. But there's the car. Big old signature above the window. No real design to it. Some kind of ugly colors. But it's going to do the job. And hopefully I'll be able to be fast with it. But not on a single lap. We're going to need some long runs because we are way off pace. It's just how I am with this car. I don't know, it's just one of those that I've never been able to get the speed out of. Like with the Arca car, I can sometimes get the speed out of it on a 1-2 lap run. Unless it's at like at Indy. But this car, at every track, it's not there. I just cannot find the speed. Just need to attack it more and drive it off the right rear, but it's very difficult to do. But yeah, we took a nice break from this car, and I have to do that with some cars just because it gets old fast. But we'll do some dirt racing as well this week. And try to survive Dover. And by surviving it, I mean surviving my terrible driving, where I run into the walls too many times. So we got 2 splits, it looks like. Because this guy, I think this guy is just trying to drop his iRating. He started at Division 2, and now he's ranked under people that are Division 5 and 4s, and I don't understand it. None of those numbers matter, and points don't matter. Just go race and have fun. That's all you gotta do. If you're worried about points and everything, I mean, it's okay, but you're not racing the same people every week, so it's just not... Okay, he comes back in, so... This guy, though, doesn't look like he dropped out, so we can't say that he's trying to cheese the system. And this guy came back in, so he must have had some issues pop up or something.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
It's time to run. We got 75 laps. We will do our thing of be patient. Hopefully be near the top 5 at the end. But, again, it may not happen. I mean, places like Michigan, I couldn't go fast, short run or long run. And we've been out of this car since before December, so it's been about 4 or 5 months, I think. I think I quit racing it in December. No, right around December, late December.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race.
So,
smooth and have a good run.
We got to kind of relearn things, but we got some time to do that. 75 laps. We got lots of blanking out of the 9 car? 9 car. 8 cars in front of me.
Catch up, 8 car.
So, lots of people spinning in practice. And I'm not sure how they were doing that. The only time I spun was hitting the wall because I pushed so bad. But it could just be people that have got their field of view way too far back. My seat is all the way back on the camera, but field of view is the same as every other car that we run. If I wanted to go fast and not make videos, I would sit up a lot closer. Field of view is still the same, but up closer.
Ready, going green.
Just because it makes the car feel tighter as you're closer, so you can run a little looser.
The pace car is in.
It's just something that works in your brain where you're seeing less change in the angle the car is doing. But since we're creating content, I want you guys to be able to see a little bit more than the dash and the front windshield. See out of the left side window, and we got one in the wall already. Just climbed up the wall. We've lost the spot. Got some bouncing off the apron and the 2-car. Trying to make up all the spots immediately. Sell that setup in the fixed series, I guess. I don't think I heard what it said for tires. Got 2 sets of tires. Okay. So, lap 25 and lap 50. I think I'm going to run a little higher while I'm going slow, just so I don't enter too shallow and end up pushing that right front, even though we're going slow. I think that'll help us a little more on the long run as well. Not too high, but enough so that I can get the turn down in the middle of the corner. I would like to be going into the corners a little harder, brake harder to get that rotation, but can't really do that at the moment. I'm not going to force anything around the 8 car. And, well, we didn't get it to turn in at all there. Brandon just a couple of spots ahead of us. 32.78. Run our fastest lap there. Where is Patrick? He is way up front in the 9. Oh, he was the blinking 9 car on the grid. So, going as fast as we need to. It's not trying to avoid wrecks or anything. It's just trying to keep the tires on it. Because the fixed set usually ends up way too tight. Gonna have to watch out for Brandon getting turned here. Not anything against the 14. But he's bounced it off the apron a few times and sticking his nose on the inside. That time he completely missed the bottom, Nearly got Brandon. Gotta slap up just so we can kind of see what our fall off has been so far. Got a little bit of the apron. Good news is Joe isn't in here, so Brandon or Joe isn't going to have a huge issue off the corner where they're next to each other, like I saw in the modifieds at Stafford and then in Gavin's video at Indy. Just kind of laughing about that. But when you're around the same iRating and in the same races, you're eventually going to run into each other. It was just funny that I was like, oh, I've seen that before, but it's more prediction code than anything with the third car involved between those two. At the moment, though, we're looking to be slowest on track. Let's see if we can catch up to the back of this field. It might just not come to us. Or we might have to wait till we take 2 tires. I said that 14's a little scary. He just got really sideways on corner entry. Now he's pushing up out of the corner. Maybe I don't want to be any closer. Just kind of going a longer, harder brake until you feel the rear end kick out, seeing if that works. I mean, obviously, we've gained back a bunch of time there through those few laps. Or these guys have slowed down due to whatever was going on up there with the 14. And whatever the car number is ahead of him. But good caution-free racing so far.
013.
We can go 53 more laps on fuel. That means we can go, what, 65 laps?
33.0.
So we're already in the fuel window if the yellow comes out. Just easing off. He's probably saving tires. That's not going to help things. I mean, it heated up the right rear at least. Was not the plan. Just grabbed a bit too much white line. I'm not sure we're going to get speed coming back to us.
33.325.
I'm not seeing anyone fall off. I mean, I know we're 16 laps in, but normally normally the people that are really bad about it fall off very quickly, and I have a feeling the one car is not falling off. He's just riding at the moment. Oh, we got someone up in the wall. I think that guy might actually be a lap car that started from the pits. Unless it looked like he was moving out of the way, but then he got back in line, so. Alright, I found a line that's working a little better. Just kind of slow around the bottom, kind of feeling like Nashville. So, we're just going to keep riding around that. One car is going to keep on saving. Completely missed the corner. I'm going to try much lower corner entries. Used to work for me, and I think that'll help me slow down enough that I will be able to get to the white line and kind of run the line that I want to. You just can't get on it too early when you run that line, otherwise you just push up like crazy. Alright, we might have some people falling off now. 8 cars backing up to us. Got a couple of people up in this pack that are looking like they might be struggling a bit. Although we're faster than the 8, we're still catching these guys, so we don't need to worry too much about making the moves. He's kind of stepped up his speed too, I think, since we took a look on the inside. Got the 17 up ahead, kind of bounced it off the white line, but nothing too terrible. He's trying to make a move on Brandon, maybe. Even though he just got passed. He's doing that lower entry line. Brandon's kind of doing a wider arc. Nearly came together, but the 17 is struggling off the corner. Pretty bad. 14's still going. I didn't think he would be, the way his car was swaying around early on, but he's making it work. Oh. This is a bad situation, and that was the 14, so all I gotta do is talk about him, and that screws him up.
Outside. Keep low.
A little bit of a push there.
Clear up top.
17 just backed out. How hard is the 14 gonna fight?
You're in the top 10.
We lost some spots because of maybe contact or maybe just an error. He's gonna get back under Brandon. But he grabs the white line a bit too much, loses all momentum in the center of the corner. Luckily doesn't shoot up the track.
33.315.
8 car picks the wrong line. Maybe.
Car outside. So low. Still there.
I don't know why he chose to go behind the guy that was getting passed, but that's not my fault.
Clear outside. 33.403.
But I was going to take advantage of that. I mean, I wouldn't have tried to pass him on the outside or inside had he followed the 14, but the 14 was going to be getting around Brandon. I mean, that was clear. Now the 14's overdriving the corner.
Car inside. Clear. 33.202. Outside. Keep low. Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear.
Alright, luckily he had some issues off the corner. That allowed us to get a bit of separation.
4-9.
We'll continue on, and hopefully he won't be able to catch back up to us. But that puts us up to 7th. He drove it in really deep down on the bottom, and now he's pushing really bad on exit. He just needs to back off his corner entry. He looks like he's quick. I mean, he hasn't fallen off as bad as everyone else, but it seems like he's just overdriving entry when he's trying to run that low entry, and that's just gonna murder his right front. Because now the 8 goes to pass him off the corner. We've got 37 laps of fuel, so that gets us to 67.
33.143.
Maybe the one car is saving fuel. Maybe it's another one of those, you can make it to the end if you go slow enough. Which, if that's what he's doing, good for him. Not a strategy I would have thought was going to work, but it's getting pretty damn close.
33.137.
With the fall off not being that strong, like we're still doing 0.3 off of our fastest lap. Now our fastest lap was fairly slow, but I think as slow as you would have to go for fuel saving, I think you're going to lose too much time with the tires not really falling off. So we definitely got the long run pace. At least over most of the field. I don't know where the hell the leader is. 14's in the pits. I don't know if he wrecked or if he's doing his pit it halfway. Trying to get a undercut. But, I mean, shit. Car is coming alive for me right now. We're picking up speed and maybe looking at running our best laps. This has got a lot of the feel that that Nashville race had, where I was all of a sudden just way quicker right at the end. It's like first and second are both checked out. I mean, look at the speed difference that we got on some of these people.
33.065.
There's Patrick. He is really struggling now. Use that as the thumbnail. I try to get people that are new and like haven't been in a video before. Try to get them in the thumbnail when they say hi before the race. We'll see if I remember. Things could go very wrongly here at the end and I will forget.
The leader's pitting now.
Interesting.
33.055. You're now in
Now,
third.
I tracked this guy down from multiple seconds back. Is he going to fight me? Well, he doesn't really have an option because he pushes up in the middle of the corner. And he's pitting now.
Nice and smooth, you're running second.
We're going all the way to emptying the tank. We are not dropping off. So there's really no point in pitting until it says our wear is too bad. Because these guys can pass us, but eventually they're going to stop gaining on us with their fresh tires. And if they push it too hard, they'll be slower than us. Now, maybe not the 4 car. He doesn't think he was leading big time. Looks like the 2 car's just fallen off really bad and might be pitting. You are the new leader. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Car's feeling great. People are going to gain a big advantage on us, but if we get a yellow, we're going to gain a huge advantage on everyone.
158.
So we will just stay out here because I don't feel like I am very good under green flag stops.
32.942.
And this guy on new tires that was leading the race, not really checking out. we'll let the 7 go when he gets to us. I don't think it's going to be this corner. Hopefully on the exit, and we'll let him under us.
Car inside.
Don't want to overdrive it on the top.
There, hold your line. Clear.
It's starting to not want to turn all that much. Alright, let's start thinking about our pit stop just to get it all set up. We don't need 22 gallons. We need about 3 gallons. We'll go 4 gallons just to be safe. And we don't need those pesky left side tires. We'll go right sides and 4 gallons. Because we're going to be taking less fuel, which is going to be tighter. Plus the car's already tight.
33.18.
It looks like only 2 people have not pit, from what I can see, since the 4 car is in 3rd. So I'm guessing the 1 car is still out there. No, he's pit. I mean, the fall off's just not there. It's happening, but very, very slowly. Right there. It did not want to turn at all. Might pull the trigger on the next lap. We'll see how this corner goes. Alright, I'm gonna pit. Just because it's starting to go away. I can feel the right front not wanting to turn. So we just gotta not screw this up. Very slow. But we're doing a very short stop here, so
5,
I think we'll be okay.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
We'll see where we come out and what our speed's like. Tires 15 and 14% on the right side.
All clear. Punch it.
It was time.
Just a heads up, you know that you only have one set of right side tyres remaining.
And we're going to come out in pretty much 3rd.
Inside.
And get ran into immediately because apparently the guy can't hold a low line. But we're on fresher tires than you now, so we'll just pass you back.
0.958. Keep low. Clear up top.
We don't need to go too hard. Car is going to be a little looser because we only did 2 tires.
You're back in 4th position.
And now it's about, does the 10 make it all the way? Is he going to pit? Where does he end up? I don't think he's going to be able to go all the way without being passed by all of us. .642. 6 seconds to the lead. Don't think we're going to catch them. I would have to drive really quick the whole time, even though we got only 25 laps to run. Yeah, I don't think we'll get there. We're staying even with them right now, but also making a lot of mistakes on that white line. Just don't need to try to go fast. I think that's our key. Go my pace. If we catch them, we catch them. If not, we're going to end up 3rd probably. But yeah, 2 tires and short fuel. That gained us a bit, plus we were just stupid fast with no fall off at the end. Right up until I couldn't get it to turn. It was very clear the tires were going away.
The lead is pitting now.
Alright, there goes the 10. He was about to get passed for position anyways if he's just getting onto pit road.
32.799.
3.9 seconds ahead. We might be able to get 2nd if it goes green.
You're back in 3rd. Keep hustling.
Comes out a lap down. He was just banking on a yellow, I think. I'm pretty sure he was running behind us. At the beginning, we didn't pass him at any point during the race. And 3.4, not really gaining, clawing ahead all that much. Now you gotta remember, fall off has changed a bit. So we're looking at about 0.6. Fall off is gonna be around where we were running at the end of that last run. 3 seconds and 4.7.
33.031.
Yeah, we're not going to catch them. We're just dropping off a bit too much because we fired off quickly. I don't have the ability to drive it on edge, so we're getting a little too tight now. Just need to make sure I'm not overdriving it, that way we can get to the end. Without getting passed by the people 3.5 seconds behind us. Very surprised how well this worked out, though. Because we only drove up to about 8th place before people started pitting. And once they started pitting, we were just going as fast as them anyways. And then 2 tire stops saved us about 8-9 seconds. Plus then we come out on fresher tires. But nothing for the top 2. They're on much older tires and we're barely keeping up with them, so, and the car is really tight now. Try to use a bit more brake into the corner, try to induce the rotation. Oh well, really good race by everyone. Let's just hope no one screws it up here in the last 10. Then it's going to turn into a mess.
.261. 10 to go, this time by.
Seconds back. I was trying something different on entry. It clearly was not working. Pulling away from the people behind us again. They might start racing for position as well. Guys in front of us are though pulling away. I just tried to fire off too hard there. We'd be in a lot better situation if I didn't do that. Anything that we gained there, we're losing now compared to what we were doing at the first run, so just got the tires a little hot initially, but the top 2 are closing in on each other, so you never know what can happen. Last lap crash, fists on the backstretch, and I get the win. right?
0.132.
But a good return to this series compared to that winter NIS that was just absolutely horrible. We're gonna finish right where we're supposed to, but behind the 7 and the 4, but they're over 3,000 iRating, so at that point we're all the same. Three and a half back, no worries now. Got the tires to come back to me, but only just as fast as the leaders. We're not going to have a whole lot to look at after this. Maybe a few door-to-doors and wall hits, and that's about it. Unless someone had an adventure getting on pit road.
33.205.
If I didn't suck at downshifting, might have been able to win this thing. We definitely gave up a couple of seconds on pit entry. The left sides were 63.71 when we pit, so I'm guessing that they're starting to struggle now too, probably under 50%. But held even to the cars behind, even though we were on newer tires.
33.1.
And yeah, we use just doing different from what everyone else did. And probably our 2-tire change helped as well. To get us 3rd place in a all green return to
You've got about 5 laps of
NASCAR Legends. That was awesome.
Checkered flag.
Glad I ran that. Glad I decided to paint a car up and run.
Great job.
So
You did really well.
be able to come from the back and looking like we were going to get our butts kicked, pitting way off cycle from everyone else. Yeah, very happy with that. So, good job to Patrick getting 6th. And, where's Brandon end up? He gets 9th. And we're really, well, I guess Jason in the 8 moved up, but we're really the only 2 that did so. Let's, go take a look. Actually, let's real quick look at our times right before we pit. 33.1s, and we were at 33.1s there at the end. So it's just don't burn them off at the start of the run, and you can pretty much just run. I mean, look at this. We just ran 33.1s pretty much the entire race. But I think it was going to go a lot worse there for us at the end. Let's go look at these wrecks. Or lack of wrecks. Is there anything? Or is it just going to go straight to the end? 14 car into the wall. 7 car. I don't know what that was, but it was a whole lot of nothing. 16 going for the wall. Yep. Big wall hit into the grass. Saves it though. 14 getting loose, hitting the white line. Got Patrick. It's going to do nothing. Yeah. 16 again. He rotates it on corner entry, but it really didn't go where he needed it to go. Nothing there. Got the 10. Gonna hit the wall on exit. Always easy to do coming out of the front stretch a little higher. 13 is doing nothing. Nothing. Showing a whole lot of nothing right now. I guess there was nothing to see. On lap 29. Still on lap 29. I don't know what it's showing. Maybe bottoming out. He's heading towards the wall, hard into the wall. Are we? No, that was after we had gone by. We were all the way up here. 11 car with the correct orange coloring for this era of the rainbow car. Although not, I don't know if that's the correct rainbow car. Oh. Don't look at the hood. That's a bit off. And he's still trying to get it to turn. Then it finally turns and he's got a lift and the 14's pitting. Oh, he got the wall and then randomly gets roof damage because this damage model is terrible. Patrick, I don't think he's going to do anything. Yeah. 12 hard into the corner. Tries to hook the white line. Got Brandon working on the 13 who... Is he pulling over or blocking? Not quite sure. Because he was pulling over. Hit the white line. Nothing though. And let's see if the 8 took 4 tires. Nope, just 2. So we really jumped. And then Patrick, just 2. Okay. We just made up a lot of time by staying out. Or made up a lot of time on entry, but I don't know how we would have done that with as slow as we were. Work around the 6. And nothing. 16. He's trying to get it to turn. Sounds like he's got a front right down. Should have to go much slower than that if you blow right front, unless it's got an inner liner, but still, even with the inner liner. 2 cars pitting. This guy kind of just vanished from the race. Don't see anything there. Does he take 4 tires? Oh yeah, he took 4. Okay, well that makes sense then. Nothing. I'm gonna look for contact because it's showing a whole lot of nothing. 10 car, I think he blows his right front. Yeah. I hear a sound. Yep. So that's why he pit. Unfortunately, just not good enough. We were only a 33-1 car, and I guess in the leaders. Let's go watch. What was it 7 that won? Yeah. 7. He goes 33 O's. But I think he got the call that he had damage for a blown tire, because that's usually what that means. So, yeah, I mean, he was 32 1s all the way, or no, he was 32, Jesus. No, 33 1s, and then a few 32 9s scattered in. But, yeah, I mean, there was really just track position from our bad wall. And not a whole lot else happened out here, it looks like. And for anything, but obviously no caution, so 7 making a pass. I think the 2 blew a tire at the end. Yeah. So he was doing 32 3s, then fell bad, and then went to 33 1s, and then it just started dropping and gone. So let's take a look at our tires. 77/84, and on the left sides we were getting pretty close, 34/51. So, but having a 15/14 on the right sides on our first pit stop, I think we timed that up just about perfect. Probably should have came in 2 laps earlier, because we lost a couple of tenths from going around the way we did. But let's take a look at the results. And 41 iRating, 31 safety rating. Kind of needed that. And very clean race. Only a couple of 1Xs from the grass, and maybe a 2X and a 1X for the 16. So, hope you enjoyed the race. Thanks for watching.